Hey all, Pi here, and we are back in KOTOR 2. Last time we basically found the Mandalorians, we're told that Mandalore had some stuff that we needed to do if we wanted to earn the right to go to Onderon with him. So, right now we're trying to find some intruders, I believe. Not sure who they are or why they're here, but they gotta go. So, there's a lot of ground to cover, so we're just gonna keep on keeping on, I guess. And hopefully during this we will find all of the caches that we're looking for as well. Oh, and yeah. So I realized at the end, as I was editing the last recording, that I probably didn't ever switch Visis's attack rolls, which is why she was not using her force powers. So that was on me. This feels really loud. Take it down a notch. Kill the chubby lizard thing. They are quite cute. What do we got? Story time? No story time. Darn. Canuck. Oh, yeah. That's the big one. Visas is like, I don't have time for your visions. I'm gonna kill this thing. Yeah, and since the game says that we should save, we shall save. Because, even though I do seem to be much more powerful than I was expecting to be at this stage, this is Onderon. Onderon tends to kick ass. Or not Onderon. This is Duxon. Where am I? Who am I? How'd I get here? Let's go. And, Zakag is kinda nasty. I can't even hit him. That's bad. No. Can I do this? No.
That's another one.
He was a tough booger. He was very worthy. How many face pulse converters am I gonna pick up? There was only supposed to be one. Anyway. I got his ear. Neat. Some might call that adding insult to injury, but it is necessary if we want to seem like a badass for the Mandalorians. I finally got another lightsaber crystal. Don't mind me, I can't speak English. That's what's going on here. And I can't help but notice that we still haven't heard or seen signs of the intruders that we're supposed to be hunting down. That's okay. We'll come across them eventually, I'm sure. we've already been here. We have. I am quite confused. Is there any part of the map we've not been to? No. Oh, yes. Yes, actually. Okay. So we need to go back north. I'm pretty sure I can open that door. I just have to have the appropriate quest to do so, apparently. I feel like I've been really tired for the past several videos, and I don't really know what to do about that. Honestly, I've suddenly started getting almost normal amounts of work again at my day job, which just means that I have less time and energy for everything else. Which sucks. But it is what it is. Oh, hello.
You there, I am in need of your assistance.
Are you Kumis? Zarga thought you were dead.
I'm Kumis. Zargo is not wrong in thinking me dead. We assume that any Mandalorian who does not report back within a day has been taken by the jungle. I still live. I am just in a difficult situation.
What are you doing up there?
A patrol was sent to look for weapon caches in this region. They found 3 sites that looked promising. Zarga told me to prove myself by taking explosives to those sites and uncovering the caches, if they exist.
So how did you get up there?
This was the first site. After easily dispatching some Maras, I removed my pack and began to plant my charges along this ridge. When I finished setting the charges, I looked down to see Canucks swarming all over my pack. The pests were eating everything. I killed the Canucks, but then a herd of Bomas arrived. I had no more ammo. The extra energy cells I had brought had been in my pack, so I've been up here, weaponless for 2 days.
You ran out of ammo? Isn't that against the Mandalorian code?
Blaster rifles don't use much energy, and their energy cells last a long time. How often have you had to change ammo?
I can't believe you were outwitted by Canucks. They're the Gizka of Duskin.
I do not need you to echo my failures to me. I need your aid.
Or what? If I give you enough time, perhaps Canuck will eat your armor. You're not exactly in the best bargaining position.
Enough of this. If you're only here to mock me, then leave.
Aww, I pissed him off.
Are you here to ridicule me further? It is good your own words amuse you.
Years from now, you'll laugh about it too.
I find that hard to believe, but assuming I live, you might be right.
Why should I help you?
Do you expect me to beg? I am not going to barter for my life. I only ask that you help a warrior face a more noble death than this.
How can I help?
You must have cleared a path to the beast coming here. If you take care of the Boma beast, I can make it to safety.
I could give you an extra ammo clip.
My blaster rifle's been useless ever since I used it to bash in a Canuck's skull.
I'll go drive off the Bomas then.
Your actions are worthy of a Mandalorian. Return here when you have slain the beast and I will be able to return to camp.
I'm just gonna laugh at you for a little bit longer, because this is funny. Anyway. Die. Not bad? There you go. How you doing, Kumis?
I'm grateful for your help, Junior. I'm returning to the Mandalorian camp now. I won't forget this. I have only one request. Please, don't mention this incident to anyone.
Heh, fat chance. Oh, gross. Why did I get light side? You see a permacrate detonator. It's used to set off permacrate charges that are linked to it. Press button. Oh yeah, that's if I wanted to kill him. The sad thing is, this isn't actually a cache. Like, you can't get anything from this area. Which sucks, but there it is. And I still haven't seen these people I'm supposed to be looking for. I found that. Mechanics. Yeah, okay. Well, I've explored every inch of the jungle at this point. There is nothing left. So, what the hey, man? Losing my mind. Really? Okay. Let's keep on, I guess. Mira, keep up. There's gotta be a way to open this. I have been in here before. I'm just gonna go down south, see if I can reset some things, at least. No, those are my droid friends, and there's not going to be anything down here except for this particular downed vessel. Hey. Yeah. I don't get it. Because I've explored this whole area, right? Yeah. Yeah, I've been absolutely everywhere. Alright, back up. I will figure this out if it kills me. And if we're being honest, it is unlikely to kill me, for I am a god. I find it interesting how the thunder sound effect continues during the loading screens on Duxon. Just neat. Alright. Somewhere over here is where the intruders are supposed to be. Right? Right. So why can't I find them? This is far from the first time I've done this quest. I have found them before, so why can I not find them now? I am deeply confused. mildly irritated. I might just go searching for them on okay, that's one I've already found. On my own time and get back with you guys.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not... Wait, did you hear that?
That's her! Get her!
I finally came back this direction, and there they are. Die. Okay. That was effective. Yes, yes. Oh, no, I've already done that. Okay.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
Do more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
I love how the commander has to tell them, attack the beasts that are trying to eat us, because obviously they would not defend themselves otherwise. That's probably entirely too much power, but it's fun. Just utterly destroying all of who stand against me in one motion. Alright. Where are you at, quest giver? Coborn.
I found more of their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything?
I love how there's an option, nothing you need to know about. Just some scout corpses. They didn't put up much of a fight.
That's the way I would have handled it as well. But I had my orders. Find out anything useful from them?
They mentioned something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaclu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us down to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaclu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies.
Who is General Vaclu?
General Vaclu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian War. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Before you go, who were those scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Huh, neat. I've opened up more battle circle opportunities. I will not be fighting him, because I will never make it past the first round. Well, I guess technically I made it past the first round. I made it all the way to the third guy. But, he's not squishy. So, I think I've done everything. Found the missing Mandalorian, got the ear. Figure out that. You're blowing up the entrance to B13. Oh, that was B13. Huh, neat. Circle path. Yep, okay. I think I've done everything I can out here. Okay. You.
Any progress with the repairs or the phase pulse converter?
I have all three. Oh, there were 3 parts. Oh, that's why. I have all 3 parts of the phase pulse converter.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Could you mention this to Mandalore?
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
You're right about that. Until next time. Ooh, money. Alright, cool.
You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll.
He was mostly in danger of starving to death.
He was what?
The fool let Canucks eat his equipment, and then was trapped up on a ledge by Boma beasts.
What? I will have words with Kumas. This embarrassment must be dealt with.
And I leveled. Why am I leveling so much? Charisma. What else do I want? Guess that. Yeah. I could do a lightsaber throw now. I have a lightsaber. I have 2. Yeah, let's go ahead. Ta-da! I'm still
Our
lower.
numbers swell.
Yeah.
Our training honed. Told Zargo what happened. You have shamed me in front of my commander and my fellow warriors. If you enter the jungle, may you never return.
Wow, okay, buddy. Did I have any other quests that I needed to turn in? Nope. I think I just need to talk to Mandalore. Nah, I'm not gonna take another go in the circle. I'll lose again. Waste of time.
Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. Zuka told me you helped out with some repairs around the base. I was hoping you'd prove yourself more with a lightsaber, but it's certainly a great help. Zarga told me that you returned one of our sheep to the herd. You have gained some small prestige by helping Kumas. How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab anything from your ship, I'd do it now.
I set off the permacrate detonator in the jungle.
I know, it made quite a racket. Good work.
After I set off the explosive, I had to fight through a pack of bomas.
That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory.
What? You knew what would happen?
It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle.
I got another lightsaber.
Are you ready to go to ISIS yet?
Have you learned anything new about the scouts from the third ship?
Kelborn told me that they were covert military and probably aligned with Colonel Tobin from ISIS. Kelborn doesn't think they'll send out any more scouts, but that doesn't mean there aren't more of them out there.
What do you know about Colonel Tobin?
Colonel Tobin is General MacLeod's right-hand man. Despite his martial skill, he handles himself as a functionary more than a warrior. Back when we were fighting MacLeod's resistance during the Mandalorian Wars, MacLeod wouldn't have any use for a poisonous Kinrath like Tobin. But MacLeod seems to have adapted well to peacetime.
Can you tell me about Onderon?
When you were last here, you probably didn't even go to Onderon. The Republic knew that Onderon's fate would be decided on its jungle moon, not the planet itself. To begin with, when you talk about Onderon, you're really talking about the ancient walled city of Isis. It's the only inhabited settlement on the planet.
Who's in charge of Onderon?
It depends on who you ask. Queen Talia rules from the royal palace, but her cousin, General MacLeod, has a great deal of power in Isis as well. They disagree about many things, just like their citizens. We fought General MacLeod during the war, and he is a worthy adversary. Queen Talia is young and hardly a match for him.
Is Onderon part of the Republic?
Onderon is a recent addition to the Republic, joining during one of the darker eras in Republic history. Since joining, the Republic has endured many wars and great battles. The people of Onderon don't possess the resolve and strength needed in these times. Many of them want to break away from the Republic. They want to go back to an earlier age when they could cower behind their walls. Their spinelessness made them easy to conquer.
Why do you travel to Isis?
We're not self-sufficient here. We need supplies. Isis is the only place to go for them in this system. Not much choice. Which is unfortunate, because their animosity towards Mandalorians makes it inconvenient to go there.
That's all I wanted to know about Onderon.
I don't blame you. They're a sad people. I have some things to look into. I'll talk to you later. Are you ready to go to ISIS yet?
Let's go.
I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore. All systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. Like I promised. Why? You want to back out now?
My only concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for one of your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah, yes. The Great Crusade, after the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor V. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor V, and I remember how many Jedi died to stop us there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Kelborn was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again, I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor V, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even when they abandoned you. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he gave you your orders, then abandoned you at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell, Mandalore. But there is a price. You must keep the one I travel with safe. She is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
Forget the Jedi. Keep your eyes on her.
1, 2, 3.
Mandalorians, we've got company. Stealth targets have breached our perimeter.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect them so soon. How did they get here, I wonder? Regardless, we must eliminate them all. None of them can escape. Our whereabouts must remain a secret. Let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Alright. Let's go. Oh, okay. What? Oh, this is fine. Mira and bases, they're good. Yeah. Come on, guys. Let's do this.
That's another one for me.
What did you do to him? Oh yeah, she does have horror, doesn't she?
Trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both of us if we head to Isis immediately. Grab your gear. My men will take care of cleaning up the mess.
But we just started! What do you mean? Alright, so Mandalore has to come with us. And I would prefer to have a Jedi. And since anytime I travel with Kreia, we start leveling like absolute crazy, I'm taking Beasis with me. Just want to slow down that power balloon a little bit. I'll regret it later, I'm sure. The heck?
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our skies, so many of our fighters lost?
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved in that battle.
That shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time for news like this. I recommend we continue with our plan.
But won't that bring even more followers to Vaklu's side? Increasing his power?
For a time, perhaps. But we both know he's not the true threat. It's his unseen support from the shadows that we must drag out into the light. Then, and only then, can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are, the city of Isis. It's been shut down tight for months now. General Vaklu is close to declaring martial law. We won't be able to travel too far in the city. Fortunately, I have a friend in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do the talking around here. The Onderonians have a mixed view of Mandalorians after we conquered their world.
Mixed is putting it generously. Alright, what are you good at? I'm gonna give you some dim. This will take some time. Interesting that he was only level 5. I guess I really have been leveling up a little too quickly this time around. Yep. Okay. Levels. On an unrelated note, summer is finally settling in, and I can tell because it is hot in the closet again. Let's say. Okay, we're done. You went from level 5 to level 19. Hoi. Gotta explore the hangar and look out on this beautiful vista. Actually, how do you, yeah. Ooh, ooh. It's got the reverse y-axis. No. Alright, that's enough of that.
It's been a while since you've docked here, eh? I suppose the lockdown has hurt your profits as well. Oh, it must be hard to shuttle people when nobody's allowed to leave. The blockade has been bad for everyone.
What's been going on here?
Your manifest says it's been 2 months since you last came here. It's become much worse since your last trip. Military checkpoints are everywhere.
Any news on the blockade?
Nothing new. Our space forces have been in full readiness ever since the space battle in orbit. Tensions are running high. All Republic vessels must be searched, and the delays are turning pilots grey before their time. And ever since the Republic fired on our space forces, things have been slower. Bad days. Bad days. And things are getting worse. I'd get out of the system quickly, if I were you, friend. Well, doesn't look like you have any trade goods, so the inspection's just a formality. Here's your starport visa. Don't lose it. They're priceless right now.
Priceless? Why?
If you want to leave the planet, you need a starport visa. They're very hard to get. Many people want to get out of here before things get worse.
Can I go now?
Certainly. Mind what I said about the starport visa. I know one captain already who can't get back into the starport.
So that's going to be important later. Can I lean on this door? Nope. It's not a real container. Oop. Yeah, I'm not going to save here.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
I am no merchant.
The winds still taste of misfortune, then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here.
We keep hoping that Ithorians and Telosians get through the Space Force's searches, so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Gallia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples. But now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
How are things unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaku argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind, and cannot be calmed. And we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Your beasts seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them, frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. Isis has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
I'll be going now. Yeah, he's not having a good time.
Calm. Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
I do that. No. No. Okay. Kill it.
I don't know what to say. I had heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders, or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts. As you've just seen, when they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
You think a few credits is going to make this better?
I am so sorry for insulting you with my offering. Here is more. Again, I apologize.
Oof. Not too shabby. Yeah, everybody else is restless too. Phew. I'm not ready to go out yet. News hologram.
In the latest news today, the Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft initiated the space battle over our planet. Sources inside the military say the first shots of the massive battle were fired by the Republic vessel, the Ebon Hawk. The Ebon Hawk is a capital-class vessel, and it destroyed 15 Onderon military fighters before being destroyed by Colonel Tobin's forces. Queen Talia is expected to make an announcement later today. Whether her support of the Republic will falter due to this attack is unknown.
More news?
The Republic state is deadlocked on how to proceed in the wake of the Paragas disaster. Scientific experts indicate that if the fuel problem isn't solved, then the Telosian restoration project is in grave jeopardy. Paragas station requires constant fuel, reported one senior scientist. Over time, its orbit will degrade and it will crash into the atmosphere. Many political careers are tied to the success or failure of the TRP. If it falls, there could be a major shift in power in the Republic Senate.
More news?
One of the greatest mysteries in recent memory is the dissolution of the Jedi Order. Today, Republic intelligence analysts have released a declassified report that sheds new light into this mystery. It is public knowledge that the Jedi Order suffered extreme casualties during the Jedi Civil War, but the new intelligence report indicates evidence of even greater casualties after the war. Murders, accidents, and the Mira Luca tragedy had a profound impact on the number of Jedi. The report claims that there are even bounties on the remaining Jedi. The report concluded that the Jedi Order may be completely extinct now. Whether this was coincidence or conspiracy is still unknown.
More news?
After last month's spectacular explosion of the South Quarter mining refinery, Queen Talia hasn't made a single public appearance. Security in the Royal Palace has been increased to unprecedented levels. Senior royal officials have claimed that the explosion was one of 3 recent assassination attempts. Many citizens have criticized Queen Talia's absence during these increasingly unstable times.
More news?
In the latest news today, the Onderon Space Force has confirmed that a Republic military craft, sources in the Queen...
That's all the news for today. Okay, into the city.
Halt, off-worlder. You'll have to answer some questions before you go into the city. What is your business on Isis?
Could we skip the formalities? It looks like we're both in a bit of a rush.
Why not? I can see you have no crates or cargo, and your ship is obviously not affiliated with the Republic. You're free to go. Don't lose your starport visa, otherwise you won't be leaving for a long while.
Persuasion makes conversations in this game fun.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for Isis Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Do you have some sort of warrant?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
Do you have proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
How many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
You're violating this man's rights. I'll make sure that the story gets out.
Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Nah, I don't have reason to talk to them. More news. More animals. Captain Riken. Let's see what he has to say.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Off-Worlder. How can I assist you?
Why are there so many beast cages around?
Authorian, but the Republic blockade has meant long delays. And because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Isis.
What's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Isis is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the beast riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their beast riders.
What's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the beast riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Could you tell me about the beast riders?
That's a long story. Sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
I have the time for it. I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Isis was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Isis.
But the beast riders aren't your enemies anymore. What happened?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the beast riders, Oren Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Isis. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Could I ask you about something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me about these troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
How did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Who else can I talk to about what's going on in Isis?
The politics of the day is probably the most talked about subject in the city, and everyone wants to share their particular view of what's going on. Opinions are like Gizka around here. They breed like mad.
I'll be going now.
Stay out of trouble.
I can't promise that.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
Yes, I am.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
Why can you only sell to people with starport visas?
General MacLeod is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not from me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy.
This poor man. So you're happy about this, then?
Of course. Soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General MacLeod.
I'll be going now. This poor man. Yeah.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General MacLeod in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Who? Me?
Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future.
It's not my concern. This isn't my home planet.
Leave here, off-worlder. My words are meant for the sons and daughters of Onderon. Your type continues to plunder our world, and we have nothing to show for it. Be gone!
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier. But I'll keep my peace. For now.
And I do see you three over there. Might as well go pick a fight.
Unnecessary observation. You are eliminating many of us Jedi. Annoying rest.
Alright. Die.
Master. Failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
So I probably need to talk to HK soon, so those will stop happening. Will I get into trouble for touching this? Oh. Okay. That's fine. Hello.
I'm quite busy right now. Perhaps later we could talk.
Oh, okay. I can talk to you.
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps later.
Oh, maybe that's later.
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalithba. Shanek ma winbok lelen korso baramwe.
Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma.
Moga chi norta hirembe wanachi, kaki mogo grabo, drum pabanakaras mangra, kalalava dumba compaile mokata.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
What do you think of Queen Talia?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
I don't know much about General Vaklu.
Fereki mangra dunoko herete jun sombo marampi no su clela so buto. Cristocho intisime soto.
Taracho mosincho cavavolpa muligi kumanaminta barawamba michedos. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Ondalal no saga. Drum pabanakaras mangra.
So basically, Vaklu is your stereotypical war vet politician, and Talia is the young idealist, we'll put it that way. Who do you trust more?
Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kankidora. Yasora ku tuka ulwanji yumalitba. Shanek ma winbok lelenko sobaramwe.
Variki, mangra, do cha scrini do pat. Slime non quahiriti, criscorcia winti sei mesoto. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani dinjori kitsodu sobarenwa. Dorjine sobawata.
Yes, human sentient, I want to hear the answer to this as well. Do you stand with youthful idealism or with political pragmatism?
Dovrei kun mili vuosa slima po wanga sawana nucha.
I'll lend support to whomever serves my interests better.
Practical and efficient. An attitude that can take you far in life.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita, ta bosananansata.
I find it interesting that a Twi'lek and Deveronian are discussing Onderonian politics when Onderon is populated by primarily humans. Just thought I'd put that out there.
Tinachara, Granacha, Ganoviso, Totorano Kani, Herando Noshpi Wanahoto, Rakichi Sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Rakichi Sa, Donacinto Norokipa Shakani, Dakosha, Nichotono, Punta Chacorzo Wama, Gotashjuna Rananashani, Visitisa Cholo, Jumkarantaka, Chonobograwe, Tatiya Bahasan-chan, Honka Kili-kun.
No, you will be extremely dead. Oh wow. That didn't last long at all. Okay. Now that mild inconvenience has been dealt with. Is that a... No, just a random broken pot. Cool. pile of trash. Some of it looks like it comes from the local cantina. There are some remnants of a droid here. Cool. Random thugs. More random thugs. Quite a few of those, actually. Hello, 1B8D.
I am 1B8D, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid components, no refunds, and no haggling. Do you have any interest in my goods?
What do you sell?
1B8D sells droid components and droids. Currently there are 0 droids in stock, and a moderate selection of components. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Can you answer my questions?
Certainly. 1B8D is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers. What do you want to know?
Who do you work for?
That information is restricted. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Can you tell me about ISIS?
ISIS is the only city on the planet Onderon. All other information on this subject has been restricted.
Do you know how I could get to the palace?
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another.
Can you tell me anything about the palace?
Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another.
I get the idea. Can I ask about something else?
Certainly. 1B8D is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers. What do you want to know?
Let me just see if I can rewire you to be a little more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Who do you work for?
1B8D was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B8D was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods?
1B8D, please give me components for free.
That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
1B8D, request access market conditions. Change all. Multiply by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Let me see what you have for sale. Neat. Not that he has anything particularly interesting to me. Do I have anything to sell? Oh look, I have a life support pack. When that happened. Probably don't need 3 of those. Thinking about it, I haven't actually equipped Mandalore at all. Should probably take care of that here in a moment. I will not have want of credits for quite some time, which is good. I have a blue lightsaber now. Neat. That can go away. When did I get a bowcaster? Oh, concussion grenades can go. Anything else particularly interesting? Or, I guess, particularly uninteresting, as the case would be. It's worthless. Oh, flash mine can go. I have quite a lot of mines. I don't think I need this. Because I've already put HK back together. Let's not sell component bits. Okay. Cool. Mandalore, I need you a moment. Cannot change your armor. Got it. But I can give you some shields. Which is, always a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do that then. Give you that. Give you that. Give me more fortitude, and maybe equip you with some virus lords. Like so. Do I have a better rifle? Or rifles, as the case may be? Ooh, that's not bad. That's even better. Ooh, that's very nice. Okay. So we'll give you that for now. Cool. Yeah.
This is Dagon Gent's place. He's not the best doctor you'll ever meet, but he's well connected in this city. Doesn't look like he's here right now, though.
You looking for Dagon? You're not gonna find him here.
Where is he?
A soldier captain was murdered at the cantina real good. They got some suspects at the tower. From what I hear, Dagon Gent is one of them.
Mandalore, could Dagon have done this?
He's certainly capable of it, and probably stupid enough to get caught. But we need him, suspicion of murder or not.
What tower?
It's the turret tower on the other side of the market. Captain Riken is the man to talk to.
Thanks for the information.
If you talk to him, tell him I got his 20 credits.
Oh, okay. Just rob from him. So, you know, if we're gonna break him out of jail, it's the least he could do. This looks like a very, sanitary work environment for a doctor. Anybody else interesting? No, just commoners, for the most part. Oh, hi. I'm not concerned.
Vi som mogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gite yavach, piktarishan, bram tabanin soju. Da come jusmak miki baranye doso so rika chondin, wana magrable mogo.
If you're threatening me, prepare to die.
Yatuka wanrika chotin wani maurata wakata chi umalispa.
At least he's smart enough to know that he can't handle me alive. Unfortunately, he was still dumb enough to challenge me. I think you're running the wrong direction, my guy. And then he just stops. And what are you doing? Like, I gotta get out of here, except I'm gonna run through the thing I'm running away from, and then I'm just gonna stop. Like 50 feet that direction. Sometimes this game just tickles me. And more remains. Nice. That's the droid that we saw. Cool.
Beasts are acting up again.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have her watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
His teeth do not look right. They do not look right at all. Okay, where am I going to? You.
Back again, Off-Worlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets.
Do you have a man named Dagan Gent in custody? Ugh.
We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder.
Who got murdered?
Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Gent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
How long is Dagon going to be questioned?
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him.
Can I see him?
No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously.
How can I eliminate him as a suspect?
I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble.
I'll be going now.
Stay out of trouble.
Alright. And I have just looked at the time. I am way over. So we'll look into that next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another 2 days.